nigga.
Never heard of that. Maranatha! Shalom Bayah!
Shalom Bayah. Maranatha.
Maranatha! Barakabaya! Yeah. And yeah, I said it. Shalom! You about to get up out of here. Shalom Bayah. That's peace to the house. All praise to the Most High Power. And to his son Yahushua.
That's right.
Get up on your Isaiah 50 and find out that Yahushua, he was there in the whole time. Yahushua is actually Yahweh in the Old Testament. Yeah, he said that. So for all you Old Testament junkies and flunkies, yeah, I said it, flunkies. Step your game up, read Isaiah 50 and get it right. Walk that straight path. You still got more commandments that came after the Torah. That means love together. Keep the commandments with your brethren. Forsake not the assembly. Well, why we ranting? Yeah, we ranting because we telling the truth tonight.
Come.
That's what happens when you tell the truth. You might go off topic, but it's still the truth.
That's right.
Now to the lesson. It says, does the Bible forbid chicken? The answer to that question is yes. Chicken has been forbidden. Chicken has been forbidden. It will stop you from living. Will have you start tripping. Because chickens is tripping. And you are what you're eating. Everybody's creeping. Out there they sleeping. Sleepwalking zombies. Everybody think they know me, but they don't. Because we them Israelites.
You know what I mean? Yeah, all right. That one right there, that one hit.
That part.
Ended it right on time. Yeah, that one right there was wrong.
Hell yeah. All praise to the Most High Power. That's what Wakadash doing that. That ain't us. We don't know how to do nothing around here, man. We are just a catalyst to the truth. We give all glory and praises to the Most High and his son Yahushua, man.
That's right.
So he said, man, let's get straight to the topic. Let's put a nail in that coffin on that chicken topic, man. The chicken debate is over with now as of today. Does the chicken get accepted by the Most High? Nah, man. And I ain't going to no Leviticus. We're going to do it into Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 14:11. Because why? It says something very specific up in Chimp about Deuteronomy 14:11.
Bring it out.
Can somebody help me out? What does it say right there?
Of all clean birds, you shall eat.
What's that? What does that mean? I don't know. Most people just keep on blazing over and blazing on through to what you start talking about what is not the clean birds. Of course, if you go look at all them other clean birds right there, I mean them unclean birds that the Most High have mentioned over there, like the hawk, the eagle, the sparrowhawk, all these meat-eating birds. You know what's going on with a meat-eating bird? His crap stinks.
Eating blood too.
They eat of the blood. That's why the crap stinks. You gonna smell the poop of the animals that only eat grass like cows? And well, cows are supposed to only eat grass, but when you drive past those little dairy farms, those people got them eating some strange oranges, pinkish stuff.
They feed them goulash.
Yes, I seen them. I seen them feeding these things some stuff that glue. Wait, glow past tense.
Glue.
Yeah, right. That stuff was glowing. You can see it from way down the freeway. You can see it glowing in big old tiles. Glowing like purplish. I mean, not purplish, but pinkish, orangish. Real talk. But y'all, I know y'all saying, well, is that all that you got? That's Deuteronomy 14:11? That's what you got? Man, we'll watch what we did on Deuteronomy 14:11. Go look at that word clean. It's Tha'or. What? Yeah. You gonna see that the word Ta'or means pure. Right? That's the way, that's just how the Bible was generally using it. All right? All right?
Yeah.
The new version, the Strong's definition, is pure also. In a chemical, ceremonial, or moral sense. So now you got to ask your question. Is the chicken pure in all those three categories?
No.
It's not pure in the physical because it's a created bird. That doesn't have, nobody knows actually they can pinpoint what it's made out of. We gonna go into that too. Chemically, its crap stinks. And then ceremonial. Does the Most High mention anything about the chicken when he says, sacrifice me this, sacrifice me that? No, he says pigeon
Turtle dove.
and turtle dove. So the chicken is not a ceremonial, pure candidate. It's chemically stinks, and its physical characteristic itself, how it's been brought up, with it being a mystery.
Yeah. Robot chicken.
Robot chicken, let you know. But here, we about to go even further into the old school translation. You see that old school translation right here? You see that word right there at B? Unmixed. What?
Hey.
Unmixed. A chicken is a conglomeration of at least two or more birds. One of them, they think it comes from a jungle fowl. But the other two, or one or two, is a mystery toss-up, and they can't even figure out through today's modern science and the DNA.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be ceremonially clean because the Most High only doesn't want you to mix animals either, just like he doesn't want humans to mix. He doesn't want you crossbreeding with animals either.
Right,
That's
you don't
right.
mix animals, you don't even mix seeds.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you to actually plant various seeds in a row. You about to go do a harvest, or you about to go, I'm about to grow food right here in this 3 acres I got. You can't just sit there and just mix all your seeds together and just throw them out there, have corn and sunflower seeds and potatoes and tomatoes. You don't say, oh, just throwing out together. No, you got to put them things in sections.
Yeah.
And you got to give them their established and actually designated area to be in. Everything has to be separated and done purely within itself. That's how the Most High has been doing the children of Israel. That's how the Most High has been doing the animals. That's how the Most High has been even doing the plants.
That's right. Real.
You know, this is what's going on. So when somebody sits there and try to say, well, you don't say, it doesn't say nothing about the chicken in there. Chicken ain't a hawk. Chicken ain't an ostrich. You're like, whatever, man. Is it unmixed, or is it a conglomeration of 2 or more birds? Like, it is a conglomeration of 2 or more birds, unmixed. That thing ain't Thora, or I mean Tahor, or Taor. It ain't pure. It ain't unmixed. So when you see the word, so when you see that scripture right there in Deuteronomy 14:11, it says, of all unmixed birds you shall eat. All unmixed birds. Like the turkey. They got selective breeding turkeys. They're still not mixed with the fucking, excuse my language, they're not mixed with a freaking peacock. You know? A turkey is a turkey. Right?
Yeah.
And they say, well, why do you say the turkey is clean? Why you jumped on the turkey instantly? Well, first off, that's the only substitute that we got right now. Boom. Next boom is, you know what I'm saying? For real though.
For real.
Like,
you ain't getting no pins and you ain't got no turtle doves. Ain't nobody selling that.
The Most High gave us to choose life or death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can either go for the chicken or the turkey. You know what I mean? Period. You got a choice. And when you see in this turkey, he only eats grass. And they say he eats bugs. I'm like, no, he doesn't. He eats roly-polies. He doesn't eat ants. He doesn't eat roaches. He doesn't eat caterpillars. He doesn't eat worms. How do I know? Because I raised turkeys, man. You can go buy them for $10 a pop. Put them in your backyard and let them things go ahead. And for real, they turn into little poop machines. They consistently poop and eat grass.
They didn't smell either.
No, they don't smell. You can be standing in a hole, just a whole, the whole minefield. You know what I'm saying? It's littered. The whole grass is littered, man. You can tell that you're smelling something though. Yeah. You know that you ain't smelling nothing, but you're like, oh, this smell that I'm smelling is their poop. You be like, man, if he was a dog, it'd be over with. But the turkey, you walk right on his shit, you ain't even tripping about like trampling into your, you know what I'm saying, into your kitchen when you walk in the crib. Yeah, I said it. I didn't worry about it. You know, you just wipe your feet off and just walk in. Why? Because he eats grass all day. It's like stepping on goat pellets. You get a goat. Yeah, how do I know about goats? Because I'll go get them and I'll sacrifice them. You know,
that's right.
And then I'll keep them at the crib for a couple of days, for about 4 or 5 days. Sometimes a little bit more. You know, it don't matter. Might get them a little early, but I'll get them. Get the turkey, get the lamb, get the goat, whatever. Right before you slice his throat, look at his doo-doo. I bet you'll see that his doo-doo smells good. It smells just like a kind of like sweet hay. Because he's a clean animal. Now watch this dirty bird. Look at the dirty bird, man. First things first, let's find out where the chicken comes from. We're going to prove that this thing is not a real bird. He said scientists believe the red jungle fowl, Gallus gallus, is the most likely progenitor. So when you see words like most likely, that means they guessed. That means they don't know, can't prove it. This is just the best answer they can give you when they don't know an answer. They'll just sound a little smart. Like, Gallus gallus, you never heard of that word, huh? You're like, yeah, no, I never heard of that. Automatically, you think that this dude is smart. And he's telling you information that's valuable. No, man. Read this, man. This dude is guessing. He said he's most likely progenitor of the modern chicken. He said, although research suggests that the domestic chicken's yellow skin is a trait inherited from the gray jungle fowl or from the eagle, I say. What? Yeah, the eagles got gray. They got yellow skin like the legs. They got yellow legs like the chicken too. Yeah. And you go look at all the birds that's hopping around in your yard. They all got gray legs. Only birds that's running around. Even a turkey, he got gray legs. Turkeys don't got yellow legs. And you go get the all white broad-breasted turkey. They got the white turkey called a broad-breasted turkey. That's the one that's end up on the dinner table. That one right there, he got like kind of like white legs. His legs kind of match his fur. But the reason why I'm bringing that point up is because they don't have yellow legs. Meat-eating predator things got yellow legs because he's a crazy-ass thing. That's all I can just say. Why? Why does he got yellow legs? Because he's crazy. The Most High is letting you know, like, danger. If you got any animals or any puppies around and this thing is flying around, you seen one of them things with yellow legs, that's a prey. That's a predator. And you don't eat them. Just like like snakes. Yellow on black, venom lack. Yeah. But red on yellow, kill a fellow. Snakes. For snakes. If you see a snake or a king snake in America, they got two different snakes out here. They got a coral snake and then they got a king snake. One or the other is poisonous.
Red and yellow poisonous.
Yeah.
Black ain't.
But the one that got red and yellow, that's poisonous. Red on yellow, kill a fellow. Red on black, venom lack. doesn't have any venom. So, which brings me to the point, the reason why I brought this up is because yellow, man, is bad. When it comes down to animals with yellow. Just like the frog, the poisonous frog. They got a deadly frog that'll kill you super, super fast. Guess what he got on him? Yellow dots and a yellow belly. Like yellow, like trippy looking like dots on him. But he's like a yellow and red and black demon frog. Man, this is information over here on One Nation Set Apart through the Wawaka Dodge, man. Not Battle Axe. Battle Axe don't know nothing. Battle Axe is just some crazy ass black dude on planet Earth. Straight up. There ain't no explanation for me to know these things because, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, I actually purposely try to be one of the worst people on planet Earth, man. At a point in time in my life, man. And the reason why I say that, and I say that because, you know, there was no reason for me. There was no reason for me to turn to the Most High, you know? Like, because I was already somebody that was gone. I was like hella long gone purposefully. I decided I'm gonna do it. I decided I was gonna kill people, all kinds of crazy shit I decided in my mind. You know? Gone. So for a person today to be able to tell you about this chicken,
That gotta be the Wawaka.
that has to be real wild. Can't take no responsibility because, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, brothers like me ain't supposed to be talking
Like
smart
this.
stuff. No, man, I was supposed to be saying something real destructive. You know, self-destructive and destructive to others. See, that's what I was already into. That's what I was already doing. That's what, like, you know, that's what it was, man. Conscious choice. It's the Ruach, man. Peep this, man. Man, yellow skin is a trait inherited from a great fowl. What? He said, and so it's more likely, it's more than likely that today's chicken has multiple ancestors. In other words, he's not top or. He's not unmixed. This is a mixed bird. This is an alloyed bird. Watch this. We're gonna go into some other stuff right here. Here's the history of this chicken. Watch this history of this chicken. He said the chicken that saved Western civilization was discovered, according to legend, by the side of a road in Greece in the first decade of the 5th century BC, 500 years before the Messiah walked the earth. Shall we read? The Athenian general, what's his name? Themistocles? Yeah. Themistocles, on his way to confront the invading Persian forces, stopped to watch two cocks fighting and summoned his troops, saying, "Behold, these do fight. Behold, these do not fight for their household gods, for the monument of their ancestors, for the liberty, or for safety of their children, but only because one will not give way to the other." Boom. Let me write that again. Look at the picture. Let me say that again. Behold, these do not fight for their household gods, because you are what you eat. He said because he said they don't fight for the monuments of their ancestors. They don't fight for no glory. They don't fight for no liberty or safety of their children.
Damn.
But only because one will not give way to the other. Chicken, man. Chicken and us, man.
Yeah. I seen that. That one, it
That's spiritual, man.
lined up with the condition of, you know what I'm saying?
Of us.
Yeah.
This is us. This is our games.
Yeah.
We fight. These are our leaders and
We don't fight for our gods.
and the heads of our neighborhoods.
We don't fight for our ancestors.
We don't fight for the Most High power
Or glory.
and Yah. We don't fight for Yahweh. No, we don't fight for Adonai,
Khan.
and we don't fight for Yah. We don't fight for Yahushai.
Khan.
We don't fight for Israel. We don't fight for Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
We don't fight to get set free.
We don't fight to let these motherfuckers know that we, the children of the Most High God, and those fake Jews ain't.
That's right.
Because you know, for real, these niggas, since they want to be so crazy and violent, you should be able to say, hey man, them guys, you want to kill people, you like to run down on niggas and gun them and shit. Like, yeah, like peep this game, nigga. He stole our identity. That nigga right there is a liar, and he makes it to where the rap songs fuck your brain up. If that nigga was real about what the fuck he was about, then that nigga would go and fucking kill that dude. He would go kill the Ashkenazi Jew and he would take his ass to prison for the rest of his fucking life for at least killing an enemy.
That's right.
Not his own brother. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And my brother was, and we had a lot of brothers that was actually pulling that stunt. You never know. We might be in a different position. But we eat too much chicken. And you are what you eat. It is doing a chemical imbalance inside your brain. That's why, listen. That's why when you, back in the day, this brain wrinkle. That's why back in the day, in the scriptural days, we ate pigeons and turtle doves. You know why?
Because pigeons, don't they breastfeed?
Pigeons, not only do they breastfeed, they do not fornicate.
Yeah, they stay with one mate.
They stay with one partner for the rest of their lives. They breastfeed and they mourn for the dead.
Damn.
That's heavy.
That's deep. I never thought about that one.
Never thought about that, You are what you eat. If we was eating doves and pigeons, that right there, I guarantee you. Yeah, I said it. I guarantee you. Divorce rate amongst the so-called black man will rock bottom. Gang violence will rock bottom. Why do you say gang violence? Because it's going to bring me to my next stuff. Because you are what you eat. Right?
Yeah, everybody knows that saying. Everybody. The whole world.
Peep this. He says, for the Romans, the chicken's killer app for fortune telling, especially during wartime. In other words, the Romans used the chicken. The chicken's killer instinct, just like us, just like our people got this killer instinct to kill only our people. The chicken kills chickens. You ain't gonna see a chicken running down on a black bird. You gonna see a chicken running down on a chicken. What? Man, that's right. He said, man, and look at it's like in the Romans. Yeah, and you know, this is the Smithsonian Magazine. You can go and read all this, the whole article yourself. But for the sake of the lesson and time, well, keep it real. I can kick it with y'all all night. If you can kick it with me all night, you know, because I can actually go into the whole article. It talks about how the Egyptians was using this chicken. They didn't eat it either, but they did use it. They ate it like 1,000 years after it was introduced to Egypt. That's what happened. But for 1,000 years, it was just an omen. It represented nurturing and fertility.
So they were like worshiping the chicken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Romans too. Look, for the Romans, the chicken's killer act was fortune telling. So its killer instinct or its killer capabilities was used to tell the fortune, especially during wartime. That's some other worshiping weird shit. Because in the scriptures, the Most High talks to the prophets. Most High ain't talking to no damn chicken.
Yeah.
You know? So anything that's sitting there giving that chicken any type of insight or whatever is going on between you and that chicken
It's not the
is
most
demonic.
high.
Yeah. Demons. Devils. Huh? Oh man, my bad, man. Alright, I'm gonna stop eating in your ear. Nah. E baby. I think I know who that is. Z-Block. Z-Block. He says, for the Roman, the chicken's killer app was fortune telling, especially during wartime. Chickens accompanied Roman armies, and their behavior was carefully observed before battle. Watch this. A good appetite meant victory was likely. Just that simple. Now, I had to ask myself some questions, and I got me some answers. And the question to myself was, what does this thing eat? Because I seen a couple of chickens online. I was going through them. I didn't put it on the video, but I seen a few chickens with some hooked beaks, like a hawk. They got this all black chicken, the Indonesian chicken, all black. I'm talking about pitch black. There's nothing on it not black.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
I see that thing.
And he got a hooked beak. But watch this. He said, I asked myself, does chickens eat mice? So I typed it in Google. He said, and right here over here in Google, it says, for many, this can lead to field mice or rats in their crops, whatever you're talking about. He said, although chickens although chicken, but it started off like, it basically started off in the middle of a conversation that was happening about something else.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But I guess we're supposed to pay attention to the part where it starts at although. Okay, although chickens will kill and eat mice if they find them. Once the chickens are asleep, the mice are free to come and go at will. Okay, well, but you see the point? They kill and eat mice. You are what you eat. So a chicken eat mice. You gonna eat a chicken for eating mice? When you hear about the animals chewing the cud, that the Most High says that the reason why even though the pig is cloven footed, he doesn't chew the cud. You know? And all these other animals, they do chew the cud. Well, when these animals, when they chew the cud, man, it's making it to where you know, you are what you eat. The Most High first gave us these seed-bearing herbs and stuff of that sort. So when you're eating animals that eat just grass and vegetation, you're actually eating something that has a lot of vegetational things going on inside of it. Whatever is, you get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
This is a vegetated, raised animal. And lo and behold, those are all the animals the Most High said is cool to eat. It's vegetated eating animals.
Right.
But meat eating animals, mice eating animals is forbidden.
That's right.
You know? And watch this. He says because they are okay. Then I had to ask myself, why do they eat the chicken? I mean, why does the chicken eat the mice? You say because they are omnivores. So he's not a herbivore. This is not a plant-eating animal. This naturally, or when you just let this thing do what it do, I ain't gonna say naturally if we can't really use the word. But when he do what he do, this thing is just like he's gonna eat everything. Damn. He'll eat some corn, but at the same time, he'll eat the puppy. You have a puppy, you don't want no brand new newborn puppies. You gotta get the chicken. You gotta keep them back from it. He's an omnivore. You're not supposed to eat omnivores. We eat herbivores. Deers are herbivores. Cows are herbivores. Oxes are herbivores. You don't eat omnivores. It says, what does Romans? Oh, E-Baby says, what does Romans
Talking about people.
speak of all meats are clean? He was talking about marijuana. He was just talking about marijuana in the book of Romans.
I give you herb for meat.
Yeah. It says the same thing too in
Meat is
1
herbs,
Timothy 4.
and flesh is animals.
Right. Because exactly. Because when you see in the word meats in the Bible, meats is only plants. When it's talking about actual what we call meat today, it will say flesh. So not all meats are clean. You already know that not all meats are clean. I'm talking about just separate from the Bible inside your mind just for a second, real quick with me, and just think about it. Just how the way we go about it now today. Everybody knows that the chicken, you have to wash it very vigorously. You have to peel all of that stuff. There's a whole layer. There's a whole layer of just crazy slimy. Man, this thing is crazy. Man, I watched a female do the chicken when I first got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Got out of juvenile prison. I didn't know nothing. Never seen it. And I was like, what the fuck is this, man? What? I was like, I didn't know that this was going down. And then they say, yeah, most people leave the skin on. They don't even do this. They just cook it and have you eat it. I be like, what? Bro, this chick will pick up a big old glop of slime. Not skin. Crazy. And I'm just saying that's just mechanically. Not even being scriptural. Chicken is bad. Everybody knows that. It has coronaviruses on it when it's even alive. You can't even touch it and not wash your hands. If you touch the chicken and start rubbing on your eyes, you're going to get something popping off.
That's why the farmers haven't been buying chicken lately. It's because they know that it contains coronavirus.
Right, exactly. The farmers have not been buying chickens because they know it contains coronavirus. That is a fact. He says, all chickens love meat. Any meat. They can get their beaks on. Mice are protein in a nice, easy, swallowable package.
Whoa.
What? Y'all know y'all eating rats. How you know mice, they poop everywhere they go? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that they can't even hold back their bowels?
Yeah.
They can't even hold it. Like the way that we can hold it, be like, man, I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back. The mice, you just drop it just look at you like, my bad. I didn't even know either. I found out what you found out. What? So that means he tramples wherever he lives. He tramples on shit still.
Yeah.
He tramples on his own filth.
So
like a pig.
Boo-boo.
Yeah. A pig is the big mammal version of a rat. And a mouse. Well, a rat. And then a rat is just is just the king of the mice. That's all it is. A rat is just the king of the mice. It's the exact same dude, man. It's
it is.
Hey, get out of here with that shit.
Of the mouse.
I see mice as big as rats.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You know? I seen mice as big as rats in Cali. I seen rats as long as squirrels.
Yeah, I seen a jungle rat.
Nigga, I seen a big ass rat.
Good, man. Hood's got rats.
Nigga, everywhere is rats. You over here, you thought we was about to go Leviticus 11 and something else? No, we about to go to Leviticus 11 and 29 real quick. He said, these also shall be unclean unto you. What? The creeping things that creep upon the earth. Weasel. Mouse. What? Mouse? Mouse? Step your game up. You are what you eat. If you don't believe it, why don't you realize, or why haven't you realized that you've been acting like a chicken? And your whole life. The Negro has been acting like chickens their whole life.
And mice, because, like, you know what I'm saying, brothers be, you know what I'm saying, hiding out and stuff.
And
like
mice now.
Coming out at night.
Yeah. For real. Mice reminds me of a snitch. You know? Because a rat is a snitch. You know, and a rat would be like a snitch too, you know? He didn't get involved in nothing big. He was still telling you. The mouse, he's a king rat, king mice, man. They be involved in big things. So when he's snitching, for real, man, lives are being destroyed. When the mice is snitching, you know what I mean? Just hustles is being knocked and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that. Knock my hustle.
Yeah, that's right. For real. Dang, that was good.
Mm-hmm. That was a good one. It's the Ruach, because if you give it to the Ruach will come back and give it to you so you can give it to the people. Because the best thing to do is to realize that you don't know nothing, and that you really is just like you know what I mean. Like you are basically, I just stumbled like you're unworthy. You know, you wasn't worthy for these things, and the Most High was like, man, you know what? I kind of like the way that dude getting down right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna deal with this cat, and I'm gonna save him for the last shebang.
That's right.
Yeah. See that? So you see that the mouse is something that you're not supposed to eat. So why do you think that you can eat something that eats the mouse?
You can't.
That's you trying to look at the Most High and think that He is not efficient. Like, you're not that efficient.
Yeah,
I can get around you. If I want to eat a mouse, I can feel like I did. Why? Because I can eat a chicken. I'll eat a chicken, and in my heart, I know I ate a back. And you can't stop that from me feeling this way, because chickens eat mice. And I feel like I did it. Like I figured out how to do it. You know, that's what you're doing when you still eat the chicken after you find out that he eats the mouse.
You're eating mice.
So we got 2 strikes against the chicken. First off, the Bible says it got to be ta'or.
Yeah,
if it's
unmixed.
Not ta'or, which is unmixed,
Cheer.
it's unclean and you can't eat it. Right? That's 1 strike. The Most High says that the mouse is an abominable animal. Can you read the rest of that for me, somebody? Because I didn't put the slide on there. After it says, and the tortoise after this crying, because the turtles and all that stuff is nasty as hell too.
Y'all don't need.
And I'm talking about just mechanically dealing with the tortoise. Not even scripturally. You have to wash your hands, and the tortoise is filthy as hell and all that. Right? Yeah.
I got it. In the ferret, in the camel, chameleon, in the lizard. This is Leviticus 11 and 30.
Right. Keep going.
In the snail, in the mole. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever does touch them, when they be dead, shall be unclean until the evening.
Unclean.
You can touch these things when they die, so
Well,
That means
over
if they
here
cooking this,
in the Matthews it says they're abominable. KJV is a little, it's just a little watered down, but it's all right. We can still deal with unclean. Unclean is abominable. Then.
That's right. Yes, abomination. Anything unclean, not good.
Anything unclean is abominable. Man, I ain't dealing with no abomination.
Yeah, yeah, man. Another verse. The other verse has always got some dope. The farther you go back, the better it gets.
The Matthews runs laps around the King James Version.
Yeah.
It literally be running laps around it. Dancing circles all around it. Every once in a while, the KJV gets a blow in, though.
Yeah. That's why you gotta keep them both.
You gotta keep them both. Watch this. I had to ask my question: will chickens kill chickens, or will Negroes kill Negroes? Yes. Chickens will kill each other. Negroes will kill each other.
Yeah, they're omnivores.
Yep. And they kill each other.
Yeah.
He said usually happens when new chickens are introduced, or when new Negroes are introduced to an established flock or to an established set.
Dang, yeah. That's what they do.
Or chickens of different ages, or of Negroes of different ages or economic statuses are put together. Some roosters, male, fight to the death. Boom, 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 boom. As will some hens, females. See them too? Boom, boom.
It happens.
Boom, boom. He said chickens also gang up on each other. They jump each other.
That's what happens.
Also, Negroes gang up on each other.
They do.
Ain't this like when they're describing the chicken, they're describing the behavior of the so-called black man also.
Facts.
It is actually parallel. It is parallel and trilateral.
Yeah, it's scary.
The higher you go into the education of the chicken, the more and more you start finding out he's talking about a Negro.
You are what you eat.
And I'm not saying that a Negro is a chicken, but I'm literally trying to say I'm starting to believe that I just now struck gold. And I'm probably the first dude to put the correlation together to show you that I think that the Negroes act the way that they act because of this insatiable lust of the chicken.
Never seen nobody put that together.
I've never heard of it. I never even thought of it. It happened right now. You know, as I'm dropping the video, and before I dropped the video, but not as thoroughly as now. Like, I put these pictures up at the last minute. Once I started reading it, I was like, it's talking about Negroes. Bing, let me get a picture of these Negroes. Look at them. And all these, and for real, all these ones that you see right here, they all got busted doing some BS.
Slug bugging.
Yeah, slug bugging ass gangbanger. Yeah. I think they got two of them, matter of fact. Both in the corner. Two different times of the day. Watch this. Watch this. This is another thing about this crazy bird. Look. He said, asked myself, I said, what happens when chickens see blood? Look what happens when chickens see blood. He said, but perhaps the most curious solution is the one seen above. You see them chicken? You see that chicken over there wearing them sunglasses? Little chicken sunglasses. Why they got them chicken wearing them little chicken sunglasses? This is why they got that little chicken wearing them little chicken sunglasses. He said red tinted sunglasses designed especially for hen house chickens, and they worked. Most likely, chickens are opportunistic in their cannibalism.
Oh, so they'll get down with that.
They
like any opportunity.
Yeah, like they take advantage of the weak.
Yeah.
Just like the Negro. Opportunist. Oh man, that nigga was slipping. Caught that shit. Caught him slipping. That was mine. He had, you know what I mean? You know, whatever they say. They be saying those little things inside their head to rationalize why they doing some shit. This is deep, man. This is deeper than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I thought I was just throwing together chickens.
No.
Like, look at this chicken. Look at all the attributes of this crazy bird. It's talking about us, man. And if we stop doing the chicken, I bet you a lot of Negroes will be sane. That is insane right now.
That's right.
You go to jail and guess what they feeding you? Chicken! And everybody up in there are just opportunistic cannibals. Jump each other, gang up. When a new chicken is introduced to the pen, they tripping on the chicken.
Yeah.
What the man? Because they feeding these niggas the bird that does this.
Yeah, it makes them amped up.
You keep feeding people this animal, and they're gonna start acting like that animal. They're like, oh,
Yep, nuts.
nuts.
After
Right. White people eat a lot of beef. They eat a lot of steak, beef.
Yeah.
Rare. Yeah. And you see them too. They like docile like cows. They ain't trying to do nothing. They just chilling, walking in the grocery store all slow.
Facts.
Driving in traffic, messing it all up, driving slow as hell, man.
Yeah, they ain't got no care in the world.
Yeah, you be like, man, they ain't got no care in the world. They just chilling. You be like, they cows. They eat a lot of steak. And I'm talking about for generations we've been eating the chicken. These people just started eating the chicken in the 1900s.
Yep. After the swine flu.
They've been shoving chicken down our throat, man, ever since they probably been putting a boot on our face, man. Man. 1619. 1472.
Yep. Spanish Inquisition.
They kicked us out of our stuff, man. They kicked our butts because we was rocking with the Muslims. We cannot be on separate occasions or on any type of separate page and still deal. Because
You're such a troublemaker.
that right there is the destruction. Anybody that's following after strange gods will be a hindrance to the progression of the elevation of the so-called black man.
That's right.
And we got some people, man. Y'all got the game effed up, man.
Khan.
We ain't no Muslims around here, and we don't eat chicken.
That's right.
Just like we don't eat pork.
Khan.
It's all abominable, man, because we smart. It's not because that we are deceived. Ain't nobody gonna go out their way to just drop the chicken. You think I wasn't eating chicken? I was eating the heck out of chicken. And then all of a sudden,
Stop.
the Ruach HaKodesh was like, y'all ain't supposed to eat that, man. And it was like, oh.
Strange too.
It was like, oh, okay.
Shot.
And then we went to the shop right after that. Went to a barbershop that we go preach to. Went up in there.
Do y'all eat chicken? No.
Brother's like, yeah, so do y'all eat chicken?
What made him ask that question?
I was like, matter of fact, I don't. I was like, as of yesterday. Strange that you asked.
Remember that.
That was a confirmation of the Most High, man, letting me know, like, hey, man. He's like, listen. He's like, that is how I talk to you. You know? He says, when I speak, I declare things that are righteous.
That's right.
So every time and when you say righteous, it's the commandments. Law, statutes, commandments, and judgments, and the ordinances thereof. So when you go into there, then you see that he's saying, hey, man, you better go watch these birds. Look how many birds I just mentioned.
Purchase your tracks today.
Didn't I just now mention damn near
Every bird? For real. That's what I said.
Like, what bird did I not mention? You know what I mean? No, for real. You go look at the list of the birds. It goes on and
Yeah, because it said the raven end of its kind.
End of its
You
kind.
know what I'm saying? And so forth. So I was like, dang, man, this is a gang of birds.
You just mentioned
You name all of them.
you ain't every bird.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to eat birds, and I'll tell you another thing. Let me go there. Because I forgot to put it on the slide with Jasmine. Told me to put that for her, so let me get that real quick. Let me show y'all something. Hey. The birds. The Most High, He created the animals out of the same thing that He created us. But He did not create the birds out of the dust of the earth. The birds came out of the sea. It says it in the scripture. Let's do it.
Yeah, just like when the quails, when the Most High brought the quails out to the children of Israel, and when they was when the mixed multitude fell a lusting, they came from out the sea too.
Right. You see that? Yeah. Watch this. Watch this. We're going to go to Genesis chapter 1. First, I believe it might be 17. Maybe even 18. Can somebody help me out now? It says, and Elohim said, let the waters bring forth creatures that move and have life, and fowls for to flee over the earth under the firmament of heaven. What did he say? Back it up. Let the waters bring forth creatures that move and have life, and fowls for to fly over the earth under the firmament. Where did them fowls just come from?
The water.
Did they come out of thin air?
It came from the water.
What number was that?
1 and 20.
1 and 20. I told y'all to help you out, man.
It's lucky.
1 and 20, man. Let me get that. That's the Ruach. That's how you do it, man.
That was good right there, man.
These things didn't even come. Oh, the same thing that the Most High been telling us to even deal with, man. And He already told us that out of all the fowls of the air, He chose only one. That was the dove.
Yep. Dove and pigeons, the same thing.
Same thing. A pigeon is just a
gray one.
Yeah, like a gray,
Yeah.
looks like an exotic version of them, but it's the same thing, like the dove. It's just like a maybe like a bully and a red nose, or a red nose and a blue. Be like that, a red nose and a blue.
Yeah, that's good mix.
Still pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know. He said, and then look right there. Now go down. Let's keep reading real quick. He said, the Most High created whales and all manner of creatures that live and move, which the waters brought forth in their kind, and all manner of feathered fowls in their kinds. You see that?
Yes.
And the Most High saw that it was good. And the Most High blessed them, saying, grow and multiply. Hear that? Grow and multiply and fill the waters of the seas, and let the fowls multiply upon the earth. But they came out of the water. And so of the evening and morning was made the 5th day. And the Most High said, let the earth, now watch this, here where the animals came from that we are allowed to eat. And the Most High said, let the earth bring forth living creatures. Right? Living creatures in their kinds. Cattle and worms and beasts of the earth in their kinds. And so it came to pass. What did he say? Let the earth bring forth
the living creatures.
Not the water. Right?
Yeah, let the earth bring forth that life.
Man, that's how we do that at One Nation Set Apart, man. We can just keep going on and on. I can go further, but honestly, I just chose just now not to. I was like, I'm not even gonna go any further. I'm gonna stop it right there and save it for something else. Hit you upside the head another time. You know?
God.
So we're gonna look at it. He said the chickens are opportunistic in the cannibalism. They attack only when they see that another chicken is bleeding and go after that chicken. And that's why he wears the sunglasses. Like work hard. And let me get back over there to Deuteronomy 14. What did it say again? Deuteronomy 14 and 11. What did it say? Of all clean birds, or
You shall eat.
or in other words, unmixed birds, you shall eat. Unalloyed birds. So we got back. So the answer to the question that does the Bible forbid chicken? The answer is a definite yes.
That's right.
Irrefutably, without a doubt, yes. Just based off the fact that it is mixed. And secondly, it eats what the Most High has considered abominable and unclean.
That's right.
And it actually displays the attributes of the curses of the so-called black man and the curses of David.
Great.
For him killing that Hittite and
Yeah.
taking his wife, he got the sword not departing from the house.
Yeah, he didn't get the blessings. He was supposed to get that blessing. But Most High was like, nah, you're going to choose somebody else. Because he did that. He's like, from now on, you're getting tripped on. Start immediately getting tripped on by other nations.
Right. So, yeah, man. So, that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And then chicken. Chicken is sitting there, just the thing that's making it continuously happen. And you be like, damn, I would have never thought that the thing that we're eating is actually causing the people to act the way that they act. But it is. That's a genius.
We should have, you know what I'm saying? Our people, you know what I'm saying? Well, hey, man, Most High had it hidden until today, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, we knew certain things like you are what you eat. And, you know what I'm saying, but we still ate chicken. We never did the research.
Never did the research on it.
Always good to research what you eat. Another thing they try to teach you too.
No,
You don't do that, man, you're going to fall.
you're going to fall, man. 'Cause you ain't standing for nothing, so you fall for anything.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Khan, Salah. Khan. So why does he say that it's a yes? Because it is not ta'or, unmixed. It ain't unmixed. So it's a no-no. We can go to Genesis 9:3. You know though, we about to get some more scriptures and hit it out. We about to light it up and we gonna spit it out. And when I'm saying I'm talking about spitting out, I'm talking about them scriptures and everybody gonna know that we ain't about to be in doubt. Because we about to know the truth. We ain't tripping no more. We ain't blind. We see the light. We get, and the beat left me hanging. But if the beat would keep going, it would have kept on feeling the drive. But we just freestyling and playing around right here. I wanted to set apart. Every moving thing that lives shall be meat for you, even as the green herb. So that answer right there, just like the brother right here at eBay, when it says meat, he was talking about the green herbs. But it says that this now will be a substance like the meat, the green herb. Have I given you all things? That's why he says right after that, but flesh with the life thereof, because now flesh is a adequate sustaining nutritional item that we would need to partake in for the health of the so-called man that you see today. We're not just herbivores. We're not just herbivores. In other words, is what I'm saying. Now we have became, after Noah came off the flood, and I've done some research, and it was, you know, man, it was some stuff, but I'm not too sure about it. But it could be true. But it was like somebody said that this was for, like, they had to start eating meat because meat helps you fight spirits. It helps you like ward off spirits and give you energy to concentrate and stay focused and on spiritual hints and things like that to pick up on. I was like, oh, man, maybe not, but maybe, you know. It was like, sounds good. I ain't gonna take it from you. I might put it in the archive, and that's why it's coming up today. You know. But yeah, definitely. He said, the flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall you not eat. And surely the blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand, you see that? He said, and surely your blood of your lives will I require. Alright? Of all lives, what he means by that. Animals, people, all of that. This is what he's saying. He said, at the hand. That's why he mentions, at the hand of every beast will I require it. So you eating animals for animal blood, you gotta die by animal. If you're eating animal blood, you gotta die by animal. That's why animal kills people. They say, well, yeah, that right there, that meat right there will give you this. If you eat this red meat too much, it'll give you that and that. You be like, yeah, you eating blood. That animal is getting his get back. That's how the animal gets it. He's killing you now because you're eating his life, and he wants his life back. And he has to get it back himself. How else is he going to do it but disease your ass? You know? He said, and at the hand of man. That's why if you kill a man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. I mean, if a man kills a man, then he has to die by a man. You don't send him to the lions. You stone him or you cut his head off or something. Hang his ass up on a tree. But you don't throw him to the lions. Right? Is there anywhere in the Bible where it says that we can throw people to the lions? No. So that's what I'm saying. That's what it means. That's how you learn one nation set apart. It said, whoso sheds man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image, or for he is the image, or for in the image of God made he man. Or he has been made in the image of God.
Yeah, he's supposed to be in a representation of the Most High.
Right. We got a high standard to be set, and we royal bloodline, man. We are not to be eating pigs because they eat shit. We are not to be eating chickens because they eat rats.
That's right.
They said it said he'll eat a rat. Say he'll eat a rat. They said if they can get him, said they can gang up on it. Say he's rather big. They said, but they said if they can get him, get the jump on a rat, they said they'll eat him too. So they'll eat anything. They said anything they can seek his beak in.
Yeah, any meats. All meats.
All meat. Pork. That's probably why the chickens are so big. They probably feed the pork.
Probably. I never thought about it.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta think. Because we know that
they are feeding them goulash too, just like they feed the
right.
cows.
Right. Mystery food.
Yeah, the domesticated cows.
Right. At them dairy farms and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they be having them all stacked on each other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it
Place
looks
be
like the
stinking.
cheapest way to feed them.
And I'm telling you, man. I lived out in the country before. You guys probably already know that. That's what I told. I lived out in the country a couple times before, and then like you go out into the country, like in the parts where the highway ain't nowhere near. You start running the dairy farms that are normal. When you drive past them, they don't even stink. You can barely smell them, and when you do smell them, they smell like it's like hay, something else. A little bit like something, but mostly like hay. But then, you get to around the city or around the highway, man, that stuff be smelling like human shit. Literally, it smells like human shit and grass.
Bro.
All the ones that be having at the little spots next to the freeway, I guess that they like that. That's the dairy farms, and the other ones they got over there in the other places, they doing something else different with them. But I just know, like, I don't really understand the correlation of the two matters, but I'm just telling you that there is a difference. I've seen it. I've smelt the difference of it. You know, I lived out in the country, and the cow's doo-doo don't smell that bad.
Yeah, they be feeding their cows hay. That's why they're gonna be trying to give them, you know what I'm saying, bullshit.
Right.
Because they want them to be the natural animal they are, so they can claim that they're selling natural. Cows that feeding off natural resources.
Right.
So that's how they get more money too.
And
Like, yeah, man, we growing cows, but we only get the hay.
And the crazy thing about it is when that happens too, they actually blowing kind of like a whistle, a silent whistle, on the counterpart. Right. So
Yeah,
if you're saying like, hey, I'm the guy that's
I got
selling
that real.
straight cow fed grass, you gotta pay a little more though.
Yeah.
Like, so then what is the other guy selling then?
Something
Like,
else.
I can tell you this one, he can't make as much money as I am. Like, oh hell nah. You gonna find out, man, these people probably feed them rats.
Man.
Yeah, y'all saw that Shalom. Y'all saw that Maranatha. Shalom by y'all. I ain't really getting it yet. But we still just talking about it. So we know now that the chicken got at least 2 strikes, but I thought that it would have had 3. Oh yeah.
It does have 3.
Oh yeah.
It came from the water.
Well, yeah. It ain't even. It has nothing to do
With life.
with the living.
creatures. Yeah.
It says it has life,
Yeah, exactly.
but it wasn't living. That's what I'm saying. I could have went deeper. I wanted to go deeper because I'm pretty sure the word life right there is different than the word living right there, but I'm not sure.
Right.
But I can go there. I think I might want to go there. You guys want to go there? Let's go there, man. Let's try to get there. Let me see if I can get this to go there. No, I don't know how to do it. Let me see. I'm trying to figure it out right here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. That was a good one right there because I just read how the Most High brought the quails out of water, and I was wondering. I've read Genesis, of course, read Genesis 1 and 20, and I've never seen it. I've read it, but I've never seen it. I've never, it's going to be revealed to me. Right. What's today?
All right.
That was cool, right?
Okay. You there? I was gonna check. Let's see where it goes. This is. Y'all can see it on the screen.
Yeah, we see it. 20.
All right. Moving creature. It has life. Case 2416. Let me check to see if this is 2416. Right here at 1 and 24.
Yeah, you're right. Spot.
Yeah, it was 2416.
Yeah. Oh, so it is life.
Yeah.
So the chicken has no life.
So the chickens have life.
Oh,
Yeah, they have life. Yeah, they do. Yeah, because they ain't gonna lie, they got blood in them.
right. Yeah, of course they got life.
Yeah, they got blood in them. They got life. Even ants got blood in them. I squished a gang of ants. One time, I went to war with a whole colony of ants one time, and I stayed up real late at night fighting them, and it was for real. It got real strategic and everything. They started sending decoys, sending all kinds of ones that were flying to try to distract me, and then as they distracted me on this area, they came through real quick from the behind, and I like all kinds of crazy shit. Like ants, me and the ants went to war, and I fought them single-handedly. I was on a little ass mattress. Fought them single-handedly all night, and when I was done, my fingers was bloody, and they smelled weird.
I know what you mean.
And like I ate one of them guys, and he tasted like electricity. Real shit. It's like almost like shocking. Whoa. Tastes like electricity.
Whoa.
I don't know, man. Maybe you guys are hearing some radical stuff tonight. You know what I'm saying? But
No.
this is the real. This is the truth, man. Ants is bloody. These things got life in them. When you go and start squishing a gang of them, your finger will turn red. You see a fly beast, you know, he got all kind of other stuff in him too, but he be having some little, you can tell there's like a little pouch of blood in that little guy.
Yeah.
Some little yellow shit too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, white.
White and yellow stuff.
White, yellow, red.
Yeah, man, like it's nasty as hell. But yeah, he got a little bit of blood in him, man. It's life. So yeah, we gonna have to just conclude it on the fact that mug, he came from the water, he didn't come from the earth. So we already ain't dealing with that thing like that.
Right. Yeah, because if it came from the water, whoa, it came from the water, it ain't got no scales and no
They
fins,
ain't got no
man.
scales and fins, man. I thought about that earlier today. Or yesterday. I was like, he ain't got no scales and fins. He's like, and he came from the water. I was like, you ain't supposed to eat them. He actually chose one.
Yeah,
But he said the clean birds you can eat.
yeah.
And then now you gotta go and like use your judgment compared to the other birds that he said not to eat. Right? And the birds that he said not to eat are meat-eating birds. And birds that are, you know what I mean, crazy as hell. They do all kind of crazy shit. Scavengers and all that stuff, crows and all that. They eat all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Yup. And he said don't eat them. and then you go look at the chicken, and he's right along that party. You could take a chicken, and if he was like, if he could speak and they all could speak, they all would just be like, hey man, what's going on? He'd be like, you know, we over here, we do this. And chicken be like, me too. You know?
Yeah.
The doves would be the ones that would be like, hey man, no, I don't get down like that. The turkey be like, I don't know all that. You know? Be like, y'all said what? Like, I don't even eat roaches. Let alone a mouse. Yeah, man. So yeah, we just now went there again. We going all over the place over here at One Nation Set Apart. All praises to the Most High and the Son, Yahushua, man. Who also is known in the Old Testament as Yahweh, or who just ignorantly is known as Yahweh.
That's right.
Just ignorantly known as Yahweh. But yes, Yahweh, Yahweh, whatever way you want to say it, Yahuwah, that's actually the Son. Go to Isaiah 50, he'll let you know.
Right.
He said, I've been taught to be able to talk to you guys in the comfort zone. Somebody gained me up about how I'm going to be doing this to you guys. Somebody that spoke to me in my ear and said this to me. And then it says, and he goes to other scripture and says, well, who gave counsel to the Most High? Who gave counsel to Yahweh? You like, Isaiah 50 says that Adonai did.
Adonai did. The Father.
The Father. That's what Daniel saw. Daniel saw Isaiah 50. In Daniel 10 and 5. Daniel 7. When he saw the Most High get delivered all the kingdoms and everything of the earth.
They seen y'all.
Yeah, they saying the Most High get delivered. They seen Adonai get presented with all dominion and power and all that. It was being handed to him. He was like, all right, cool. Took it. That's what Daniel saw. He was like, oh, that's true. He saw the Son of Man give him that. He was like, what? You know, what was all that? Like, man, that's true. You know? But it said, when we read more into the New Testament, it says that that's what's going to happen. He said that once all things are put under him, under the Son, he's going to hand it over to the Father.
Because it's his.
Because it's actually his.
Right.
It's just that it's actually fit and necessary, you know what I mean, and applicable for the Son to be glorified. I mean, for the Father to be glorified in the Son. You know,
The Son's gonna get us back to deal with the Father. He's gonna get us back with the law, statutes, and commandments.
yeah, that's the way
He's
things
gonna
go.
give the Father back the children he wanted to get it.
Right.
That's a holy set of people.
That's the way things gotta go. When the Most High, well, in all situations, you know, when a son is whack, that makes the dad look bad.
Yeah.
And if a son comes out real successful, quote unquote, you know what I mean, in this world and all that, he you know what I mean, and he stand up, that makes the dad look good.
Yeah.
People be thinking like, man, you know, when they see it, they be like, man, you really do got you know what I'm saying, you raised you a good son there, man. That dude, he stand up, man. I like that guy. Right on, man. But they be saying that to the Pops. And the Pops is like, man, for real, man. Like, that's real. Like, I taught him that. That's my son.
Yeah. Like he bragging about his son.
Right. That's what it is, man. It's only fit. Meaning that's just the way that it already goes amongst us. And it's not because we are doing our own thing separate from the Most High, that we are doing what the Most High has already programmed in us, because that's how he got there. That's how he is. That's how he made us all. He made everything that we're dealing with now is in a small microcosm level of what
Of
he
him.
did.
Yep. He was made in his likeness. He wasn't made just like him. He was made in his likeness.
Right, it was made in his likeness.
You know what I mean?
We're made like him.
Right.
We wasn't, when they say, oh man, he's jealous, that's a human attribute. No, it's not. That's a godly attribute, and that comes from possession
Facts.
and commitment.
Facts.
When there's possession and commitment involved, there will be jealousy.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck you talking about? That comes from possession and commitment. Like, hey man, you know what? I got your back. You know what I mean? That's possession and commitment in one sentence. I got your back.
Right.
And then somebody comes through and like, okay, I'm about to try to get over on this guy or try to do something to this dude. He's gonna get jumped because I got your back. You can say I was jealous. Like, yeah, I was jealous for this dude's pride that you were attacking, or I was jealous for his integrity that he was gonna compromise. You know? Or whatever, but whatever what it was. And when somebody got a female, hey man, this be my girl. Alright. Well,
And
that's
then somebody else tries to come through and mess with your chick, and you get, you know what I'm saying, you get mad, or you know what I'm saying, your anger is kindled. And it's like, oh, nigga, you jealous. No, I ain't jealous.
that is no, you are jealous.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
You
it's
are
natural
jealous.
too.
There's nothing wrong with
Exactly.
being jealous. Jealous it only means
This is
that you're
mine.
reacting from the grounds of being committed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trying to take something that's
And
mine.
what was the other one? Commitment. Jealousy comes from commitment, and what else?
In possession, right?
Possession. Possession and commitment. You're mine.
Yeah.
All right?
And you're committed
And I'm
to
committed to
that.
Somebody tries
So I
to
try-
compromise that.
I'm tripping.
The response
I'm jealous.
is me being jealous
Yeah.
or zealous over maintaining
This
my
commitment
commitment.
that I put myself into in this person.
Alright, man. You getting it, man? See, that's why they sit there and they say, man, well, you know, how you get all that? You know what I'm saying? You're like, because we sit here and we study.
That's
We
right.
sit back and we talk about the Most High God all night long. And this is what you're going to get. You're literally going to figure out the world. Why? Because nobody else is going to sit here and do it. So when you're doing it, the Most High is going to give you a lot. Like, he be giving you a lot. He's giving us a lot.
That's right, man. I'll finish the most.
Everybody that hears this video, man, everybody that follows and subscribes to this channel and follows along, man, I'm trying to tell you, you're getting what I would wish that I could got when I didn't know nothing. When I didn't know nothing, I only dreamed of these things.
Yeah, like
People dropping stuff like this.
like when we was learning and stuff, you know what I'm saying? After a while, we was like, man, like, you know what I mean? People need to hear this right here, because this is something that, you know what I'm saying, we needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
wanted to hear, and then a lot of people that come into the truth, these questions and these things that they be wondering, you know what I'm saying? They don't know, they don't know it. So when somebody drops a video on that they got, now they know it, now they got that arsenal. Now we
Yeah.
all become one body.
Right. That's right. And I see a lot of that stuff actually starting to happen over there at SBDL, man. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers over there, they're not really fighting too much against it. It's more just like they're trying to protect other people from us. Because they're doing something different when we are coming through just literally we're a blowout. We're a truth. We're just a truth. Blowout. But they are taking that and they're adding that to their life. They're becoming smarter with the scripture. Our brother Yaraz is like,
Yeah.
he's starting to learn like, okay, there's a deeper level of expounding.
Yeah.
You know, And the brother's gonna get it, you know? All you gotta do is keep watching how I'm doing it.
Con.
And he'll see it. He's like, so that's how you do it. There is an experiment. It's real deep.
And deep understanding.
Yeah, and there's a
And
deep
it doesn't just go down to, you know what I'm saying? It does got a lot to do with the language, you know what I'm saying? But it's the words. You can actually, you know what I'm saying, take the English words and still break it down.
The English is perfect.
Yeah, you
perfect for it.
don't need the language.
Don't.
The language is good. You know what I'm saying? It is a good tool. You know what I'm saying? To go through in the blue letter.
But it only translates in English.
Yeah, that's it.
It translates back into English.
You be like, wait, I knew that.
But you go into the Hebrew. You're like, okay, the Hebrew word is ta'or.
Yeah, you
Right.
like, okay, that's unclean.
You're like, so what does that mean?
Unmixed.
Unmixed. You're like, that's even better.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, yay, yay.
Come on.
I'm gonna use the English one. So when somebody comes through and says, "Hey man, you know,"
It says right here,
what's wrong with chicken?
all clean birds we can eat.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, unmixed.
It says
I'm not
unmixed.
gonna
Is the
take
chicken
top
mixed? Is the chicken mixed? Yes. You can't eat it, brother. Can't eat it. According to the scripture, man.
Is it made out of more than one bird? Like, yes, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. Talk about we now did this. Look,
Yeah.
that's called the nail in the coffin. That's the last one, man. Murder She Wrote. All that she did, it's over with. For real, pat the sand.
That's
You know what I mean by pat the sand? After you throw all the dirt on the coffin and
Make sure
you
it's
pat
nice
it.
and tight.
Yeah, pat the sand. We're done. There's no more chicken doctrine. Every time somebody comes up to me and say something to me, I'm like, what chicken? Ta'or? No. It's unmixed. Go look at the word Deuteronomy 14 and 11. Yeah, I said it. Not 11 or something. 14 and 11. We done. We done with it. I'm done with the Leviticus. I'm done with Leviticus 11. We're going to do some Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 14 and 11. And we're going to smack you.
Yeah.
Unmixed. Unalloyed.
And if I'm going to any Leviticus 11, I'm going to take you to a Leviticus 11 and 29 and let you know about that mouse that chicken is eating.
Hit you with that Leviticus 11:29. Mouse that the chicken eats. That's, all praise to the Most High, man, Heavenly Father, that He actually was helping us understand.
Man.
Because I knew, and you knew not to eat the chicken.
Yeah.
Before we knew about Ta'or. Before we knew about Deuteronomy 14 and 11. That's how you know that something's really creepy going on. Like, if I didn't know us, I would really be like, these guys are really kind of creepy, man. Like, no, I ain't gonna say kind. I'll say, you guys are really creepy. And I'm not gonna really go around them unless I'm gonna be on my A game. That's what I would be thinking to myself. I ain't gonna go around them dudes unless I'm on my A game. Them dudes right there, they're for real. And it's kind of scary, though. Because if I say something wrong to them, I would be thinking something might happen. I'm like, I'm not going to deal with those two. So I'm completely clear. Because it's creepy.
I said that earlier. I was like, man, it is creepy. It's creepy. You know what I'm saying? Just even from the inside looking out, it is creepy.
Yeah. And to really know that you're not responsible for the stuff that's coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Is that you're learning as you speak to people. You know? Like it was always if I was on autopilot when I made the video. When I'm watching it with y'all, I don't know what slide's coming next. I don't know nothing. I'll be surprised that it's just like, oh shit, it was saying what I was saying. I'm like, I don't be knowing that shit, man. I really don't know nothing. I get up on here freestyling every time. I don't have no notes in front of me. I got weed.
Yeah. Weed wine,
Twix. Chilling. Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, you feel me?
That's right.
Ranatha, man.
Ranatha.
Hallelujah, oh, man.
Hallelujah.
Our Father, man. Heavenly Father, man. Everybody's back on the. You guys see the regular screen now?
Yeah. Shalom Bayah.
The Bible forbid chicken. Sorry, y'all. To the Lou, man. If you guys are down with the Most High Power, man, I'm serious. Listen, if you're down with the Most High Power to the fullest, man, you ain't gonna be eating that chicken, man. You gotta let it go. You gotta let go of the pork, man. We gotta be strong. You gotta know that that chicken makes you crazy. The pig makes you lazy.
Yeah.
The chicken makes you crazy. And everybody's trying to play me. But I ain't going out like that no more. I ain't no Negro. I'm an Israelite. I'm about to slap you in your face if you don't get it right.
That's right.
Because we is coming back with a vengeance. Most High is about to help us out, and we about to get up all up in this, all up in the mix. We about to take the shit like some mixed breed. We about to get up out of there and trip out. Yeah. Oh, man. You know what I mean? I be trying to get it on, man, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm having a blast, man. It's the Sabbath. This is what we do over here, man.
Yeah, that's right.
We praise the Most High with joy, man. We love the Most High. We love His Son, man. We love all the opportunities and all the grace and mercy that He's given us, man, and the allowance of us to be able to know what we're talking about in these last days.
That's right.
So we can actually see clearly in these last days in the world of darkness while everybody else is actually still sleeping, snoozing.
That's right.
You try to wake them up and they go hit that snooze button like, I'll get up later. Yo, right, man.
Better wake up.
You can't do that in the military.
No.
Why you gonna do that? Why you gonna try to pull that shit for the Most High? You know what I mean? Bro, you gonna go sign up for the white man. He gonna say, get up now. Nigga, you gonna be, yes, sir. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gonna be running around in laps.
Yeah. Run around, climbing up shit.
But then,
climbing ladders.
Right. But then with some black dudes, yeah, I said it, black dudes, just walk up to you and say, hey, you need to start standing up for righteousness and start standing together so we can show a good example
to all these other nations,
to everybody and to our own people that, man, we got it together and we're actually doing something. You know, they should join us.
That's right.
When it's just 2 or 3,
bring it out, Doc.
When it's just 2 or 3 dudes standing on the corner look like a bunch of rooms, you ain't helping the Father, man. Because I tell you this, man, ain't nobody else gonna go out there and try to do nothing with the Bible, man.
That's right.
You're gonna be out there with a fucking Christian, out there talking about with a sign, talking about Jesus loves.
Exactly.
That shit out of here, man. And I hate to say that word, forgive me, Father, but I'm just trying to just make a point, man.
Just for y'all,
faggot, Caesar Borgia, J bomb ass nigga, man. We the Israelites, man. We got chosen people, man. We the sons of Aharon over here, man.
That's right.
We the light bringers, man. We over here letting everybody know what's really going on, man. Man, y'all better watch out because the Most High, He judging y'all with that virus out there. Y'all know what it is. Wuhan.
That's right.
Wuhan. Get up out of here, man. Second Exodus, man. Can I get that over there in Isaiah 11:11 real quick, man? Come on. Can somebody drop that? Smack it up on there real quick, man. Let's give us, these people are signing out with a word of inspiration and hope, man. Let's give our people that. One time.
Isaiah 11:11.
Isaiah 11:11.
Get it off?
With the quickness, who can get it faster?
I got it. And it shall come to pass.
It shall come to pass. It will come in that day. What day? This day, nigga.
That Yahweh shall set his hand again.
What?
Second time.
Second Exodus.
To recover the remnant of his people.
Recover the remnant of his people.
Which shall be left from Assyria. From
Assyria?
Egypt.
Uh-huh.
And from Pathros.
Uh-huh.
And from Cush.
Right.
And from Elam.
Uh-huh.
And from Shinar.
And all them places over there in the eastern world. We got a lot of brothers over there, past over there, and over there in the eastern world, and over there in the European empire still. Read on.
And from the islands of the sea.
Uh-huh. And over there, talking about over there, people over there in Spain and all that also. Read on.
And he shall set up an ensign for the nations.
Shall set up an ensign.
And shall assemble the outcasts of Israel.
That's us right here.
And gather together the dispersed of Judah.
Judah.
And shall gather together dispersed of Judah.
Judah.
From the four corners of the earth.
Right here. Sons of Aaron. Over here chilling with Judah. Waking the people up, light bearers. That's right. Read on.
The envy also of Ephraim shall depart. And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
That's right. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be sitting over there hating on each other and hating on them brothers over there in Africa.
But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines towards the west, and shall spoil them of the east together.
Man, that's right.
They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them.
That's right.
And the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea.
Now let me get Isaiah. Give me Jeremiah 16 and 14. Aharon. These are the same days. Peep that.
Jeremiah.
Let me hear it.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14.
What's that?
Therefore, behold, the days
For that reason, what?
behold, the days come, says the Most High.
Peep Darian, the days is coming, says the Most High. Man, these are coming right now. He's talking to you now. Read on.
That it shall no more be said,
Ain't gonna no more be said.
the Most High liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of
We
Egypt.
ain't gonna be talking about over there what happened over there with Moses and the 10 plagues. No more, because the Most High is about to trump that. Read on.
But the Most High liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
But the
That's
what?
right.
The land of the north.
From the land of the north. And read on.
And from all the lands whither he had driven them.
And from all the lands where he had driven, the land of the north, that's over there in the European Empire and the Persian Empire and all the places that he have driven us over here in that transatlantic slave trade. Talk about right here, over here, where we at right now.
That's right.
Read on.
And from all the places where he have driven them, and I will bring them again into their land
Right.
that I have given their fathers.
Not sitting here. He ain't gonna have us rebuild America. He ain't gonna have us make America reformed. He ain't gonna reform this place. He gonna do what again? Read that one more time.
I will bring them again into their land
He will bring them again into their land.
that I gave unto their fathers.
Their fathers. That
That's
is
right.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's
We about to get up out of here, y'all. We got a second Exodus coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Read on that 16.
Behold, I will send for many fishers,
That's right.
says the Most High.
We them fishers right now. We over here trying to get y'all, trying to get our people out there. That's why we got to go out there and wake our people up. That's that fishing.
That's right.
Read on.
And they shall fish them.
And they shall fish them. That means we got to be out there together. It's a they, not he. It's
That's
a
right.
they shall fish them. Read on.
And after will I send for many hunters.
And after that, what's going to happen when people that's sitting there not listening and heeding to the Most High powers, law, statutes, and commandments and his prophets? What's going to happen? Read on again.
And I will send for many hunters.
You're going to sniff for many hunters, man. It's going to be death season after that, man.
That's right.
That's what hunters do. They kill. Read on.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain,
Go hunt them from every
from
mountain
every hill,
and every hill.
and in the holes of the rocks.
That means when we'll be sitting up there trying to live under massa. Oh, white man,
No
can I
matter what.
live with you? Because we done messed it up with the Israelites. They ain't dealing with us no more. Can we live up under you and hide in the taverns and the caves with you? Well, we gonna hunt them about it there too. Read
That's
on.
right.
For my eyes are upon all their ways.
He's upon all their ways. He know that how cowardly and how treacherous brothers is, how backstabbing and how much of a sellout people is for not standing up here with us.
That's right. They
Read
are,
on.
they are not hid from my face,
They ain't here from the Most High power space, man.
neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes.
They're naked. That means they sin upon sin, man.
That's right.
They ain't here from the Most High. Most High see all that BS they doing. Most High sees all the dissing that they doing. How they forsaking the congregation. Let me get that over there in Hebrews 10 to 25 real quick. How these brothers over here dissing the congregation, man. Hebrews 10 to 25. Let me get that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 25.
Read on.
Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together,
Do not forsake the assembling of ourselves together,
as the manner of some is,
as the manner of some is, because you got some people over here dissing. And that's some retarded ass shit, especially back in the day. They never heard no shit like that. Read on.
but exhorting one another.
But exhorting one another, not putting each other down, not clowning the way we look, not clowning on what we ain't got, not sitting around there tripping, huffing and puffing up on each other. Man, exhorting one another. Man, like, man, I got your back. Man, you like my brother, man. Like, I lay down my life for you, man. Let's get out there, man. It's dangerous, but I'm gonna do that with you, man, because I feel like you got mine too. Let's go. Read on.
And so much the more,
And so much the more.
as ye see the day approaching.
As you see the day approaching, that means you might even have to smash on somebody. Read on.
For if we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of the truth,
If we sin willfully, dissing the assembly, after you done heard that we the Israelites and we gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments and listen to what the Yahushua told us also, read on.
there remains no more sacrifice.
There
for
remains
sin.
no sacrifice for your sins, man. No drinking of the wine, no breaking of the bread, or no of a goat. It's gonna get you up out of what the Most High Power got in store for the rebellions, man. Let me get that. Let me get that Ezekiel 20 and 33 real quick. Drop one. Ezekiel 20 and 33, please. For me. Drop one.
In that.
Ezekiel 20 and 33, please. Drop one. 20 and 33. Drop one.
I got it. Ezekiel 20, verse 23.
Louder.
I lifted up my hand unto them,
He lifted up his hand unto them.
also in the wilderness,
In the wilderness,
that I would scatter them among the heathen,
he knew how to scatter them people out here and put them in the transatlantic slave trade.
and
Why?
disperse them through the countries,
Why do you have to do that?
because they have not executed my judgment,
Because they have not executed the Most High Power's judgments, man.
but have despised my statutes.
Despise the statutes, man. People ain't out there trying to wake the people up, telling them we gotta keep the commandments, stop eating pork and chicken.
That's right.
Stop sitting there going to church on Sunday. Pastor Pork Chop smokes crack.
That's right.
Read on.
And have polluted my Sabbath.
And polluted the Sabbath, man. See? I didn't even know that scripture was coming next. Pastor Pork Chop smokes crack. Read on.
And their eyes were after their father's idols.
And their eyes were after their father's idols, listening to all them rappers and singers and them all them smokers and jokers in Hollywood. Read on.
Wherefore I gave them also statutes that were not good,
He gave them statutes that were not good,
and judgments whereby they should not live.
and by judgments whereby they shall not live.
And I polluted them in their own gifts,
That's right.
and that they caused to pass through the fire all that openeth in the womb, that I might make them desolate to the end, that they might know that I am the Most High.
Most High did this all to us, man. That's right. All right, now let me get you that Ezekiel 20 and 33, because I don't think you got 33. All right.
All right, 33.
Yeah, 20 and 33. As I live.
All right, as I live, says the Most High, I am.
Uh-huh.
Surely with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with a fiery power out,
With a fury poured out,
will I
rule over you.
That's right. And I will bring you out of the
That's how he's going to get our attention. When people say, how's everybody going to start following after us? When is everybody going to start actually waking up and this and that and this in a mass manner to where we can get up out of here and build our kingdom? When the Most High gets done kicking everybody's butt, starting off with that virus that he's hitting up on everybody, Wuhan. That's how he does it. He does it with fury poured out. He will rule over you. Read on at 34.
And I will bring you out from the people,
I'll bring you out from the people.
and I will gather you out from the countries wherein you were scattered,
Uh-huh.
with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm.
See that right there? That is the introduction. He's giving you an introduction. Now he's about to drop the story. Read it.
With a fury poured out, and I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face.
He will bring you to the wilderness of people. Not actually a wilderness of habitation, a wilderness of people. We're still sitting around here in a virtual wilderness. Read on.
Like as I pleaded with your fathers.
He will plead with you as he pleaded with the fathers.
Like in the wilderness in the land of Egypt.
Uh-huh.
So will I plead with you, says the Most High I am.
And keep reading.
And I will cause you to pass unto the rod.
I'll cause you to pass under the rod.
And I will bring you into the bond of the covenant.
That means the Most High, he's going to get you corrected. He's going to make sure that you're going to actually obey him.
You're gonna get
You're
chastised.
going to recognize.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's modern day terminology.
Yeah.
You're going to recognize that the Most High is dealing with us.
Mm-hmm.
Read on, 38.
And I will purge you out from amongst the rebels.
He said, and I will what?
Purge you out from amongst the rebels.
I will purge what?
out from among you the rebels, and them that transgress against
He
me.
will purge out the rebels.
That's right.
People that doesn't want to sit there and rock with us, man. People that don't want to actually heed to the law, statutes, and the commandments of the Old and New Testament, man. You're gone, man.
That's
The
right.
Most High is going to get you out of here, man. Read on.
I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn,
Right here where we at right now.
and they shall not enter into the land of Israel.
And they shall not enter into the land of Israel.
And ye shall know that I am Yahweh.
And you shall know, and we gonna know that the Most High, He do what He want to do. He exists how He want to exist, and He does it when He wants to.
That's right.
And if He wants to sit there and off with your head because you want to be disobedient, man, all praise to the Most High.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna let the beat.